Have you ever felt the fear welling up inside of you? Have you ever felt like the enemy was attacking you? Have you ever felt like you needed God to come through big and strong on your behalf? Have you ever wondered why this world seems to be out of control and what's going on? And does anybody know what's going on? Is anyone in control? Well, today I want to share with you one of my most favorite names of God, El Elyon, the Most High God. El Elyon, the Most High God. El, the strong God, and Elyon, the highest, the strongest, the mostest high God, strong God. Now, we see this name in the book of Isaiah. You wonder why Satan is working so hard and what's the goal of Satan. Well, in Isaiah chapter 14, we read about the fall of Satan, where Lucifer, the archangel, got kicked out of heaven. And it says, "Oh, how you are fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning. How you're cut down to the ground, who weaken the nations. For you said in your heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit on the mount of the congregation on the furthest sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High God. I will be El Elyon, the Most High God." Satan's trying to replace God, but he can't, right? He's unable to do it. Well, I want to help you today understand that our response to El Elyon is not to try and take his place, but to bow before him. Lucifer should be on his knees before the Most High God, just as we should be on our knees before the Most High God. King Nebuchadnezzar learned this lesson. He called himself the Most High God, the king of Babylon. And Daniel, he had a dream, and Daniel told him what was going on. And in Daniel chapter 4, it's one of my favorite verses when I think about what's going on this planet. It says, "The Most High rules in the kingdoms of men, and he gives it to whoever he will, and he sits over it, the lowliest of men." So God is ruling in the kingdoms of men. God is sovereign. God is the Most High God. Well, the context of this is God saying, "Nebuchadnezzar, if you don't humble yourself before me, I'm going to cause you to lose your throne, lose your kingdom until you do." Nebuchadnezzar didn't believe that, and so he refused to bow before the Most High God. And God sent a craziness to him, a mental illness to him, where he became like a beast and lived just in the woods, and he was incapable of leading his kingdom, and he was not anyone that you would want to serve. He certainly wasn't a king, and he wasn't even living like a man. Well, finally, he comes to the conclusion that we all need to come to. He says, "At the end of the time, I, Nebuchadnezzar, lifted my eyes to heaven, and my understanding returned to me, and I blessed the Most High, El Elyon, and I honored him who lives forever. For his kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and his kingdom is from generation to generation. And all the inhabitants of the earth are as nothing. He does according to his will in the kingdom of heaven and among the inhabitants of earth. And no one can restrain his hand or say to him, 'What have you done?'" And then he actually he not only humbles himself before the Most High God, he sends a proclamation out through his kingdom that says this, "Now I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise and honor and extol the King of heaven, all of whose works are truth, and his ways just, and those who walk in pride, as I had done, he is able to put down." He's saying this: God is the Most High God. And our response is to bow before him and submit to him as the King of kings and the Lord of lords and the King of me and my family and my ministry and my life. I am knowing and serving El Elyon when I am surrendered to Him and I serve Him. I do His will, His way, and His timing as He directs for His glory. Do you know God? Do you know El Elyon? Have you bowed your knees before the Most High God?